Good evening. Welcome to the February 10th, 2022 Kern County Planning Commission meeting. Madam Clerk, please read the roll.
Commissioner Ashley?
Here.
Commissioner Judge? Commissioner McGiffney?
Here.
Commissioner Skidmore?
Here.
Commissioner Sprague? Mr. Murphy?
Here.
Mr. Hall?
Here.
Ms. Slayton?
Here.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item on the agenda is commission member announcement reports. Any commissioner wish to make announcement? Seeing none, we'll move to the approval of minutes. Do I have a motion?
Motion?
Chairman McGiffney, there
There is a correction. That's
yes,
right.
please,
There is
thank
one
you.
with correction. I apologize. The nominating committee nominating myself as chairman and Commissioner Ashley as vice chair. That is the correction. With that in mind, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion with the stated corrections.
Second.
Madam Clerk? Voice vote? All ayes?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you. Item D, are there any cases withdrawn or requests for continuance? Seeing none, moving on to item E, public hearings. These following items are consent. Mr. Murphy, please go forward.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The items scheduled before your planning commissioner, the consent item consists of items scheduled before your commission, which are being recommended for approval by staff, and the applicant has been informed of any special conditions and has no objection. The hearing on these items may be expedited if no member of the commission or audience wishes to comment or ask any questions on the case. We have 3 cases that are on consent. Case number 1, this is zone change case number 14, map 152, conditional use permit number 28, map 152, general plan amendment number 10, map 152. This is the Kudu solar project. Our project applicant is 69SV8ME LLC by 8 Minute Energy. This project is located within portions of unincorporated Kern County, north of the California City Municipal Airport, approximately 1 mile east of State Route 14. The proposed Kudu solar project is for the construction and operation of a solar photovoltaic facility and associated infrastructure necessary to generate a combined total of 500 megawatts of renewable energy and then 600 megawatt hours of energy storage, all on approximately 1,955 acre site located within both the jurisdictions of Kern County and California City. The portion of the project specifically within unincorporated Kern County includes 42 parcels totaling 674 gross acres. The specific items before your commission, the first is a change in zone classification. This is from A1 to A on approximately 165 acres, from A1MH to A on approximately 2 acres, from PLRS to A on approximately 10 acres, and then from PLRS-MH to A on approximately 8 acres. The conditional use permit would allow for the construction and operation of approximately a 100 megawatt solar facility generating and then an additional 600 megawatt hours of storage capacity on the 674 acres that are zoned A and located within unincorporated Kern County. And finally, the general plan amendment includes amendment to the circulation element of the Kern County General Plan to remove road reservation and section and midsection lines within the unincorporated boundaries. The staff recommendation is to advise the Planning Commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to certify the environmental impact report, adopt the Section 15091 findings of fact and Section 15093 statement of overriding considerations, adopt the mitigation measure monitoring program, enact ordinance and approve the resolution authorizing zone changes as recommended by staff, approve conditional use permit subject to the recommended conditions, approve amendment to the circulation element of the Kern County General Plan as recommended by staff, and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the draft resolution. The second case this evening on consent is case number 2. This is zone change case number 199, map 101. Our applicant is Affentrager Farms, LLC, by McIntosh and Associates. This project is located on the south of Rayner Road between Rudd Road and Leonard Alvarado Road. The action before your commission is a change in zone classification that would allow for the relocation of a drilling island and removal of a cluster combining overlay. Specifically, the request is for a change in zone classification from A, with an existing drilling island in suspense, to R1 on approximately 2.5 acres, a change in zone classification from A with an R1 CL in suspense to Drilling Island, DI, on approximately 3 acres, and then a change in zone classification from A with an overall R1 CL in suspense to R1, all on approximately 72 acres. I would note that your commission did receive an addendum this evening. The purpose of the addendum is that staff had identified that we failed to include the recommendation that the requested zone change not become effective until recordation of a final map subdivision. So therefore, we've provided a revised recommendation. The recommendation before your commission this evening is to advise the Planning Commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors to adopt the Section 15091 findings of fact, the Section 15093 statement of overriding considerations, adopt the mitigation measure monitoring program, enact ordinance, and adopt resolution approving the zone change as requested to become effective upon recordation of a final map subdivision, and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the draft resolution. And finally, our third case this evening, this is conditional use permit number 3, map number 1087. Our applicant is Lisa Bell. This project is located on the north side of Williams Road at 19827 Williams Road in the Caliente area. The request before your commission is a conditional use permit that would allow for a kennel facility for a maximum of 12 dogs with no breeding services provided, all on an approximate 1.97 acre parcel that is zoned E 2 1/2 RSMH. The staff recommendation is to approve conditional use permit as recommended by staff in accordance with the recommended conditions and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the attached draft resolution. That completes the reading of the consent calendar tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Do I have a motion to move forward and approve that's that which is on the consent agenda? I'm sorry.
I will make a motion to approve items 1, 2, and 3 as read into the record.
Chairman McGivney, I apologize, but before you finalize that motion, I would recommend that you ask the audience if there's anybody that would wish to comment or pull
sorry
any of
about
the
that.
items off consent.
Thank you. I was looking at the next thing. Are there any members of the audience who wish to comment on any of the consent agenda items? Hearing none, seeing none, I'd like to move forward with a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve cases 1, 2, and 3 as read into the record.
I'll second.
Call the vote.
3 ayes, 2 absent, motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item on our list here, public presentations. This portion of the meeting.
Chairman McGivney, I'm sorry. I have
Yes.
to interrupt
Oh, you have
one
to
more
read
time.
your thing, don't you?
I
Right
do.
to appeal. Sorry about that.
Case number 3 is final. So case number 1 and 2 will be set for the Board of Supervisors, but case number 3 is considered final. So for projects where the commission's action is final, those actions are subject to an appeal to the Board of Supervisors by any interested person, and no development proposed by any application may be authorized until after the final date of appeal. That appeal may be filed with the Kern County Planning and Natural Resources Department located at 2700 M Street, Suite 100 in Bakersfield, with a filing fee of $540 on forms we have available at the department and that are located on our website. That filing must be made within 14 days of and including the date of today's hearing. If no appeal is received, the action of the Planning Commission is final.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Before I go full Ron Burgundy on everybody, now are there any public presentations? This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons designed to address the commission on any matter not on this agenda and over which this commission has jurisdiction. Speakers are limited to 2 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record before making your presentation. Are there any presentations this evening? Please come forward. Okay. Seeing none, we'll move past into item H, adjournment.
So moved.
And the second.
All ayes?
Aye.
The next planning commission is scheduled for February 24th, 2022. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance, and we'll see you next time. Good night now.